Hello there everybody, this is Alex from Hardcorian Guides, making my guide for Bioshock 2 on hard difficulty without using any Vita-Chambers. Today is episode 4 and we're doing Pauper's Drop. And right there, my video fucked up. So, really sorry about that. I think I fixed it, maybe. Because on my screen right now, I ungrouped the audio with the video and I tried to resync it. That's why I did last time I edited the videos. I know later on it actually is synced back up to normal, so should be good. I think that beginning part probably doesn't have audio. Either it does or it doesn't. I don't know. I had to cut out a bit of the audio at the end. So hopefully this is not too much of a bother to you guys. You guys can probably barely even notice it because I do a decent job at syncing myself. It sucks that you record like a whole fucking hour video and then everything just fucks up, so it happens. Now, Pauper's Drop is not one of my personal favorite levels, but the beginning part of the level actually is pretty cool. I like the first half of it, and then the last half just goes to shit. Maybe not the last half, like the last fourth of it, or the last quarter of it, because that's when you have to go deal with Grace, and it's not Grace herself dealing with, because if you actually keep her alive, she does help you out through the game, which I like that. She's like the only one that does that, though, which sucks, but oh well. You know, I'd rather have her help me out than have her dead and not do that. So, I also feel bad for killing her. There's no reason to. Now, the beginning section of this is when Lamb starts to get really fucking annoying. Same thing with Grace. They just keep talking about this fucking family bullshit, and it's just irritating. And we also have to deal with a lot of like security as well, and I start to hack quite a bit of them just so I can kind of use them to my advantage, which is the other thing that Grace does later on if you save her too. She gives you like hack bots that follow you around like every once in a while, and even in Siren Alley she drops you like a little present in the pneumo, so there's that. Now I think this is the first time we fight Rosie's, maybe, I think so. There's actually two new Big Daddies, not counting ourselves. Two new Big Daddies in this game that they introduce, and that's the Lancers? No. They have the Alpha series, which is the last ones, which are like ass easy to fucking kill. And then they have the I think they're called Ravagers. I don't remember off the top of my head, but they're like the rocket ones. They're pretty easy to take down. The Rosies are probably like the toughest enemy in my opinion. That's just me though. I think Rosies are harder to deal with because they don't always throw grenades. And if they ever do, you can just grab the proximity mine and throw it right back at them. So there is a lot of water around here that you can use to your advantage, so if you want to shock them that way, you can. I do recommend at least hacking that security camera. If you want, I recommend doing it. That way you can have that extra drop on the Rosie. Because this is like the first like little spot that he pops out at. And what else was I wanting to talk about here? Oh, shit. Besides it being like an hour-long video, I don't really know. There's not a whole lot I was trying to say. Oh yeah, the last little bit of it, it's a maze. I hate maze levels like this. I really do. This part is okay, but there's like this really annoying last section when you're looking for Grace herself, and then everything just goes dark, and I don't like that section. Same thing with Siren Alley. Like, I don't like the beginning of Siren Alley because of that stupid fucking maze-like area it is. It's cool. It's a cool level, but I just don't like it because of all the fucking shit I gotta pick up. Funny enough, after I beat the game, I actually... Yeah, I beat it. Like, this is commentary for episode 4. I already did, like, I already recorded footage for the other 5 episodes. And most of them are gonna be an hour long, by the way, so... You guys... Oh, sorry. You guys gotta be stuck here with me for an hour. Having hiccups or something. I'm having problems over here, apparently. I'm always worried about, like, what my mic's gonna pick up. So I always try to stop my breath so I can breathe a bit. And that's why I have these, you know, weird pauses in between my breaths. It is because I need to fucking breathe, guys. Now, right here... Oh, yeah, well, I got the platinum basic is what I'm trying to say. So right here, the splicers, they tend to mostly spawn at that door. And there's really no good technical hiding spot that I found. Except for hiding behind this little piece of cover right here that you get. Thankfully, you have that there, but it's not enough to, like, keep you, you know, protected from every single side, of course. And most of them are not going to run toward the security camera anyway, because the camera is over there. Now, they can spawn near where the camera's at, but most of the time they're not going to be there, so it's all good. Also, I think I might have said it I believe I said it in previous parts, but I'm totally wrong. You have to upgrade your plasmids to level 2 to get to level 3. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I apologize for it. If you're watching those videos and you watch this one now, just keep in mind that I learned my lesson and I found out that you have to upgrade your plasmids to level 2 to get to level 3. My bad. Totally my bad on that one. I take full consideration and full blame for it, so don't give me shit in the comments for it, because I don't want to hear it. Alright? Alright. We're good. Yeah, I can't exactly go back in time and fix everything I basically said now, even though I could just re-upload the videos, but most of them are probably gone anyway, so I'm not going to go through the fucking game again, just because. I mean, I kind of like Bioshock 2, but I don't. I just can't play it all the time. So right here we pick up the new buckshot weapon. And now in this game it's a double barrel. Of course you can upgrade the clip to like 6, I think. I think it's like 6 shots. You get a damage upgrade, clip size, and you get a Tesla upgrade. So basically a shock upgrade. That's kind of okay. I think it's random whenever it like sends off shocks. Either that, or I think like if you get a headshot, you probably like shock people or some shit. So that's all right. And what else are we gonna get in this episode that's new? Besides the video camera, there's not much. I mean, I think I upgraded a few things. I think I upgraded my machine gun, maybe. Oh, by the way, I got everything done in this playthrough except for like one hidden trophy, 2 trophies that I could do on my own. Collectible-wise, I got everything I needed to get. I got all the weapons upgraded. I got all the plasmids, basically. Not all of them upgraded, but I got a lot of them upgraded. I didn't get everything upgraded, but, you know. I put some fucking work in, guys. I really did. Just for you guys. I even found, like, a bunch of fucking audio diaries, which is not hard. It's just a trophy for, you know, finding 100 of them, so. If you pay close attention, if you're looking for audio diaries, just pay close attention to what I grabbed, and there you go. So, there's, back to the upgrade stations. I think there's like 14 total. And I want to say there's like 17 upgrades you can get, I think. Okay, maybe not. Well, there's like 18 maybe. Well, here's what happened. So, I had one more gun to completely fully upgrade, right? I had like the spear gun left to go. Like I had like one upgrade or something like that to it left. And the drill, of course, had it's 3 that I didn't fuck with, because you're not supposed to upgrade the drill to get the achievement for it. It's fucking weird. And I ended up getting the trophy, and I was like, what? Really? You know, I got the last upgrade station. I'm like, alright, I'm taking it, whatever. I guess I upgraded every weapon possible, which sucks that you can't upgrade every single thing, but, you know, so it's more like a pick your poison kind of situation. And luckily, I don't care for the spear gun that much. Yeah, it's got rocket ammo and shit, which is nice, but I just don't care for the rest of it. I prefer the rocket launcher itself, the grenade launcher. At that point, if I want to get some like nice, you know, decent damage kills, then I'm gonna probably use the grenade launcher more often than anything. And the drill, maybe one day I might do like a drill only run. That'd be kind of cool. Just drill only and like only like melee and shit. That'd be pretty dope. I'd like to do one for Bioshock 1 like that too, with just melee only. Melee and plasmids only, I guess. That might be a cool run. That'd be a cool run for sure. So, when you come up here, there's going to be one turret on the side right here. So take him out or hack him. I took him out because fuck him. I'm not going to use him very often, so you know, why not? When you're on top of this rooftop here, there's a lot of things you can grab off in the distance on these billboards and shit. So try to keep your eyes out for those and grab them if you need them. We come up here, we grab, I think, Hacker's Delight. I think that's what it was. Where every time you hack anything, you get health back. I think it's like health and Eve. It's probably both or one of them. I think Hacker's Delight, too, gives you like health and Eve back then, maybe. Yeah, see, even I don't even know half the time. Now, there's going to be a couple buildings, just like the one we were just on, where you can jump down a hole and, like, you know, get into the building itself from that way. But we already entered the building anyway, so there's no reason to go down there. I grabbed everything I needed to. I'm not going to worry about the Gatherer's Garden machine just yet. We'll come back for that later. So, now we're going to be fighting off the first Thug Splicer. What are they called? Brutes? I always call them thugs. Okay, they have a name for sure. I know they do. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. I think they're called thug splicers. This is a new type of enemy in this game too, which is another thing that Bioshock 2 did great at, was giving you like big bulky enemies to fight. And I like that. I actually like fighting these guys. They're a lot of fun, and they changed it to spider splashers to be even more irritating. But hey, it works. So if you have Vita-Chambers on and you die, you're gonna spawn right there, which is funny because like it happens right after the guy blows through the door. You can get a lot of damage on him if you take that barrel with you and just blow his ass out. So try to get the drop on him. Try to use anti-personal rounds as best as you can. I basically about run out of them, but it works. You know, he gave me more, so it's all right. I don't think that's like a guaranteed drop every time, because I think that's the same thing with the big sisters. Like they typically drop Adam, and they typically drop first aid kits, but I think there might be some times when big sisters don't drop that. But then again, they're scripted anyway, so well, once you deal with every little sister like I did, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with them regardless. So there's really no way you can miss every little sister in this game, and I'm glad for that. Same thing with Bioshock 1, you can't miss everything. If you actually go back and grab shit, you should be fine. But some people don't, so I don't know what to tell you. If you guys are interested, go watch my original Bioshock 1 guide, which I may or may not in the future ever do a remastered version of that. I don't know yet. We'll see. Because they did change up a few things, and like some of the things were like just different designs, like for the guns. They look a tad bit different, like just little small little details, and that's it. And you can't move backward as fast as you did in the original game, which I think, come to think of it, I don't remember if you could. No, I think you could. Yeah, look at me over here like, I'm a Bioshock fan. I don't even know shit about the first game anymore. I've pretty lost in my Dutch. Well, in the span of 3 games and then fucking remasters of it, it's hard to, you know, try to remember every little fucking detail when you play all these games, not constantly, but you play them enough to where you play one, you play them both. You know what I'm saying? Like, after one, it's like, I'll go play 2, and we'll go play Infinite afterward. So sometimes that happens. Sometimes I'm just like, fuck it, I'm playing 1. I don't care anymore. I hardly ever play 2. Infinite for a while I did, but not much anymore. So, we took care of her. I think there's, oh god, like 3 little sisters. Typically, I think the max amount they've ever had was like 3 little sisters in the level, so you don't have to worry too much about that. I think I bought that one out because I had the money for it. Also, your max amount of money is $800. I found that out the hard way. I was stuck on fucking money. I'm like, god damn it, I'm so fucking rich. What am I supposed to do with all this money I have? That's what I was telling myself. Like, come on, Alex, fucking buy something. Jesus Christ. Stop saving your money like a twat and actually do something with your life. On the other side here is another turret. Again, hack it, destroy it, doesn't matter, because I'm not going to use the root toss to my advantage. You mostly fight enemies on the ground regardless, so the turrets kind of don't really come in handy. The security cameras sort of do, only when you're really getting chased. Like, you could do the same thing with turrets too. Like, if you're getting chased, you just use them there. The only security camera I can say that actually helped me was the one down below that we just got out of. That's that one area the first one I hacked. That was the only one I can think of that actually gave me any advantage whatsoever, because at that time I had to fight a Big Daddy, so it worked. Now, granted, you could always save those guys up and, you know, bring the Big Daddies that way and have them take them out too, and they get distracted with the turrets. You could do that for sure, but I don't care really. This room is basically pointless too, and of course there was an upgrade station. I'm so brain dead right now. Did I actually grab it or not? I'm pretty damn sure I did. I don't remember what I grabbed then. We'll go back and we'll go check it out, and I'll go find it. I'll go find out what the hell I did, regardless. Okay, so right here. Oh boy. Now this is when shit gets a little tight. I think is because I go around in a complete full circle here, and I'm kind of lost at the same time. And that's what bothers me about Bioshock 2 is like it's great that it's big and it's great that it's expansive as fuck. I like that. I just don't like how big it is sometimes and how maze-like it can be, because I get lost in this shit. And same thing happened with fucking Olympus Heights back on Bioshock 1, you know? It's like I just got fucking lost in those apartments, dude. Like half the time, I mean, after you play the game enough, you kind of learn the ropes and you kind of learn where to go. Yeah, of course. You know, that's obvious. That's with any game, really. It's just Bioshock 2, just, it's so much to take in. There's so much exploration. There's just so much shit to fight and kill and do this, that, and the other. And yeah, the game's technically, it's probably like around the same like length as the first one is. I always consider it shorter, but nah, not really, because almost every level is like an hour long. I say almost because like the first 3 were not really an hour long. They're like 30 minutes. But we have like 9 different stages, and like, okay, there's like 4 of them that are like not an hour long, and then the other ones are just all, the other 4 are like 4 hours total at that point. They're all hour long videos. Yeah, oh boy. Especially the last one, the last level, the Inner Persephone. Oof. That one was a joyride. Actually, that one was kind of fun. I actually liked doing that a little bit there. I didn't like the part with Alexander, though. I fucking hate that. Like, he just keeps talking and talking, which is so annoying. Kind of like my videos, right? Where I just keep fucking talking about shit that I'm not supposed to talk about. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I'm here to kind of give you guys a visual guide to what I do. And I'm commentating to keep you guys company, entertained, and also just in case I'm needed here, then I will say something. If I need to specify what I do exactly, which there's not much you can do in Bioshock anyway, until Infinite, to where I really need to talk about something. Because Bioshock, really what it is, in my opinion, is just like, look at this, look at this, look at this. There you go, you win, you know. I love the fucking games. I do. It's just, I'm criticizing the games I like. Because to me, that's what they kind of are. Is they're not that, the first 2 are not that hard. Now, fucking Infinite, on the other hand, they dropped the fucking ball on your ass. I think so. And that, I can praise Infinite for. I can really give praise to Infinite for doing that. Because 1999 mode is a fucking bitch to beat. To me, it was. To me, it was a bitch. And I'm sure it's still going to be a fucking bitch when I get to it. Because the amount of money that you get is so fucking low. It's hard to get money. Of course, you could do the glitch. But that takes fucking time. I'm impatient. I don't care. I want to fucking play the game. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. So, we just picked up the video camera. Again, I get all max research. There's only 2 trophies I missed, again, which was the Master Gatherer, which basically was you have to go through an... I didn't know this. I am stupid. You have to go through a gatherer. Basically, you have to let a little sister gather Adam without her being grabbed and you taking damage. So, I recommend doing the first one first. If you get the chance, go back to the other level, the first level with the little sister, grab her, that first body near the door, and just fucking trap bolt the shit out of it. And just, I'd say stand in the back where that machine gun ammo was at. Like, where the health pack station is on the other side of the wall, go to the very back where that fire is, and just stand behind that cover and just fucking waste them. Put trap bolts all around her, just keep fucking buying them, and just go to town. Don't buy anything else like in the beginning of the game. You can, but just try to keep your money strictly on that. That's my personal advice. The other one I missed was the 9 Irony, where you're supposed to throw a golf club at Ryan's head in Ryan Amusements, which is the 3rd level. So, the last one we just got done doing, you actually... Once you start going to that that maze area, there's a Ryan like animatronic sitting on the left side of you. Grab the golf club on the left side of the desk and throw it at his head, and there you go. You get the trophy for it. So that's all I missed, and I got the platinum. I was like, all right, sweet, great, I love it. All right, now back to Bioshock 2 at hand, the actual thing we're supposed to be talking about here. We're still not fucking done. God, dude, it's like Sonic Heroes. Like, you're not fucking done. This is where... This is actually where I fight the big sister at, too. There's going to be a couple big daddies in here that you can take care of. There's a lot of turrets that you can use to your advantage, too. This room is fucking great. When it comes to, like, taking these guys out, this room's awesome. So, my trick with the video camera, which I'm still not 100% sure on how the fucking thing works. I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to... It's kind of like how Sinclair explains it. If you tell the same joke over and over and over again, it becomes stale. So basically, what you want to do is you want to take enemies out in different variant ways. I.e., fucking putting a cyclone trap and blowing their ass to bits or something, or just burn them with incinerate. You know, keep trying different things. And I think that score on the left side there... I don't know if that... I think that score stays the entirety of the time and basically just lets you know like how many points you have so far so you can, I guess, figure out what you're doing next. I've never figured it out. Because like in Bioshock 1, they blatantly tell you like, hey, it's about to level up. It's like, okay, I get that. They give you a progress bar. But to me in this game, it makes no sense. I don't know. I use it, I get the pictures, and I'm good to go. Typically, enemies you rarely see, big sisters, big daddies, and thug splicers, they will actually give you typically an A rank for every video camera you take, regardless of how you take them down. And I like that. There's also tonics you can use to help with that stuff. Like if you feel like you're having trouble with like doing the video camera stuff, go grab some tonics that are related to it, and you should be fine. But me, I didn't care. I had like one tonic on it the entire time. I think it was like damage research or some shit. And that was it. Alright, cool. Whatever, it's fine. This room right here, this one's not too bad to go through. You get a little tonic down here, which I don't use. You basically erupt into like a burst of flames if you get hit by an enemy. And the reason why, and the same thing with Bioshock 1, the reason why I don't put those on anymore is because of my issues I had in Bioshock 1. Where I would literally be fighting somebody and not notice a big daddy near me, catch a blaze, or have electroshock on, and he gets fucking zapped. And then he gets pissed at me for it. It's like, bullshit, they fucking hit me and made me blow up. It's not my fault, dude, you know, but they don't care. As long as you attack them in any sort of way, they're gonna get pissed and they're gonna fight back, so there's that. Yeah, fucking, just, these guys, I love wasting these guys with the machine gun, though. They just, oh, I hate leadheads so much, dude. They fucking irritate the hell out of me. Same thing with fucking spider splicers. Like, the best weapon I've found against spider splicers has to be the shotgun, for sure. I think that thing just works wonders. Just like 2 shots, they're gone. At least. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is kind of stupid, and that's why I'm saving my game right now, because I know what's about to happen. So I'm about to get my fucking ass just, like, handed to me. And I'm going to go ahead and start at the Big Daddy and get him fighting. And I think he's got a little sister with him. Yeah, he does. Okay. I think there was one I actually killed that didn't have a little sister, and I was like, all right, well, there's another free Big Daddy right there, which you can do. They do definitely spawn. So if you ever... Actually, do they? They should. Also, another weird thing in this game, they don't actually have, like, video camera for little sisters, which makes sense, I guess, because... I don't know, it just does, okay? They're not really enemies, but in the original game, they had little sisters that actually gave you, like, health and Eve out of it. But big sisters, they actually give you, like, Eve, and that's it for some reason. They upgrade your max Eve, which is fucking stupid. Like, what about my health? You know, why can't we have a fucking research that actually helps with my health and shit? I don't know. I always used to bitch about the video camera, but I like it. It's alright. I mean, it's simple. You can literally, like, start videotaping one person and then just clearly just, you know, videotape somebody else. As long as you get a B rank, you're typically good. I mean, C rank, you're alright too, but for the most part, you want to go for those A ranks, which I can't really 100% describe how to do those because, funny enough, even though I'm a guide channel, I can't really guide you with the most specific of fucking details, especially when it comes to this game. I don't know, alright? I'm blatantly telling you guys, I don't fucking know. Okay, so this part right here is great because they give you so much environmental stuff that you can use to your advantage here, and it's awesome because these guys, typically thugs and leadheads, yeah, they both come down here actually. They both like to come in that water for some reason and just drop down. And funny enough, I actually come back here to fight the big sister because that's a great spot to take her down too, because if she's standing in that fucking water, I got that, plus the security camera, they're gonna fucking blow her ass away. Same thing with big daddies. Like, if you get stuck with some big daddies, get them over here near some water and fucking fuck them up. That's the other thing about Bioshock I think is actually kind of cool, is they use... Fuck, I can't speak. They use a lot of environmental stuff to your advantage, and I like that. Also, pro tip, whenever somebody or you happens to get caught in the glimpse of a security camera, videotape the security camera first, which I don't think I did. Videotape the camera, let it capture you, or hack it, let it capture everybody else. No, I think I did actually capture it, then I hacked it and got the points for it. Now, I typically get C ranks all the time when it comes to security bots that fly away. And that's because I don't actually fight them typically. They just fly away, and I try to capture as many as I can. Just try to get them in the video camera. Just try to basically take a picture of them. That's all you gotta do. And it worked for me. I got them all. I got all the security camera. There's plenty of turrets that you can use. But if you ever fucking get the chance, and you really need the security, like, footage done, try to, like, get caught inside of a security camera and let them catch you and start videotaping the security bots. That's my best pro tip right there for, like, camera research shit. Just let them fly away. Fuck them. You know, you can shut them down, let them fly away, or you can just, you know, hack them. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, do it. So, once you first get the video camera, this is when it kind of gets annoying. And I know I said I like it, but at the same time I don't, because you have to fucking videotape, like, almost every single thing at this point, because you haven't touched anybody yet. I mean, yeah, I did, but you don't have anything done yet. So you're kind of forced. It's completely optional. But if you're going for it, you're kind of forced to just take all these fucking camera shots. Because, God forbid, you know, if you miss some, you're fucked. Well, okay, not really. They give you plenty of dudes to fight. But when it comes to, like, big daddies and big sisters, yes, just do it. Just every time you see one, just fucking do it. Doesn't matter, just do it. Same thing with security. Try your best to do it. You will hardly ever run out of leadheads and thugs. Thuggish splicers. What the fuck were those big ones called then? Brutes? Brute splicers? Jesus fucking... Because thugs already exist. Yeah, they're the ones that run around with melee weapons and shit. Why did I not know that? Why am I a dumbass sometimes? Good God, dude. I don't even know. I have no idea. Okay, so typically with Little Sisters, and I don't know if this is just a remastered version or not, but I feel like the events are a lot fucking closer now. I don't know, it's just me. It might just be me. I feel like they're a lot closer than they used to be. Again, it's probably just me being an idiot. So, whenever you get a Little Sister, they typically like to, I think it says Brute right there. I can't see it, I'm too far away. They usually, like, harvest about 2 bodies, and that's it. Now, I don't care if you harvest or rescue. I don't think there's really any benefit to either one. I mean, yeah, you get some new plasmids if you rescue them, but that's up to you if you want them. I'm not going to tell you what you should do. You should always just... Like, I'm trying to help you guys find things and just... If you're having troubles like big daddies or big sisters, I'm here for that, but that's typically it, because everything else is basically on you. Like, what you want to do is up to you. If you want to harvest, go ahead. If you want to rescue, go ahead. I don't care. I don't. You'll get plenty of Adam regardless. I think so. Like, even when I rescued the entire game, I got a fuck ton of Adam. And it was just enough just to get everything I needed. Telekinesis 3, Electroshock 3, Incinerate 3, Insect Swarm 3. Yeah, I fucking beat the fuck out of it. And even almost, like, unlocked every single one of my Gene Tonic slots. Also, you can't get every single plasmid slot unlocked until the end of the game. So, go ahead and buy all the 5 that you need. And then after you buy all your 5, there's going to be a point where Eleanor is going to give you your last one. So, keep that in mind. You also get your last plasmid there too. So, if you're working on getting all the plasmids, and you've pretty much bought every other plasmid that you can think of, and you're like, what the fuck's my trophy? That's why. The end of the game will have it, so buy everything you can now, just mainly level 1 stuff, and you'll be alright. Whew, boy. We're only about halfway done. No, we're over yeah, we're over halfway done. We're over halfway done, okay. So, there's not much in this room. There's like a diary, there's some little supplies and shit. There's, I think, a Gather's Garden machine somewhere around here. I think it's back. Not that way, but... Okay. No, wait, I'm just... Okay, there was, but I think it's broken. It has to be. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. It's alright. It happens sometimes. It happens. Yeah, because there's... I don't get that room. Why is there a fucking room there? At all. I mean, if it's for, like, detail, sure. That's cool. But that's it. Yeah, they're brutes. Okay. Great, that answers my question. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and save this little sister here. And I think we have one more to go, and then we're done with all the little sisters in this level. At least we should be. The best part about Bioshock 2, though, they actually tell you where they're at. No, wait, there's 2 here? Oh, fuck me then. Alright. So now I start making headway back to the spot I was just at. And is there something up there? I thought look, there's a ramp there that I can climb up. Huh. I don't know. So over here we do basically a 180. I get another Brute Splicer, you know, content tape. That way you can basically unlock the ability to start slamming through shit, and I love that. Oh yeah, so this is full circle. Okay. So we gotta come back here anyway. That's cool. Yeah, it's cool. That's dope. Incinerate is okay when it comes to her because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like get her to run to the water and get shocked and killed. That's what I'm trying to go for, but I don't think Incinerate really does that much to help. I mean, a little bit of damage helps and all that, but still. For the most part, what I've noticed from Big Sisters, what they like to do a lot of the time, is they like to throw fireballs and just throw rocks. They pretty much like to throw shit rather than actually up front attack you. And you can easily avoid the fireballs and all the shit they throw just by just hiding behind cover. It's honestly really that simple. They're very scary to fight. I mean, I will be honest, because they're one of the toughest enemies I've noticed to fight. Like, I think in general, like in Bioshock, I think they're like the strongest fucking enemy I've ever faced is Big Sisters, because they're just bitches when it comes to taking them down. They're fucking tanky, and they do a lot of fireball damage if they hit you with that. But luckily, I had the security camera up, so that way they can keep an eye on her and have the security bots take them down too. So that's great. Got A+, I guess, from either her or them. I can't tell. I think it was from them. Some asshole wants to fucking come over here and fight me, so I take him down too. Yeah, he's gone. I think the turret's been destroyed. Yeah, the turret was destroyed, I think, the last time I came over here, so that's been gone for a while. I get a body search. Okay. I just now noticed that. Alright. Yeah, see, typically I get like a C rank on those, and that's because I just don't try too hard to fight them. Or hack them. There's really no reason to. I mean, having a couple of little, like, buddy bots is cool and all. And there are some levels I would recommend having them on. I'd recommend them on every level if you can. Yeah, for sure. But you don't really always need them. I mean, there's plenty of health stations. There's plenty of vending machines that you can buy health from if you're ever running out. If you ever feel like you're in danger, always do what I did and just always fucking run to a vending machine and just buy shit. I think there was actually one point where I almost died, too. I've only died, I think, once this entire playthrough, and that was just by my own sheer stupidity. Because I wasn't focusing on the controller and pressing it enough to actually heal myself or just fucking shoot somebody. I was just being a fucking klutz, and I died. So, you know, I gotta die. Something's gotta fuck up. There's at least one video that fucks up every time I do any playthrough. Doesn't matter if it's a guide, doesn't matter if it's a let's play, it doesn't matter what it is. Something always fucks up, and I always die. That's just the common things that happen. It's almost like, you know, making a fucking game when it comes to RPG Maker, like that common event section. And that's pretty much what my life is. It's just a common event of just shit that goes wrong. And they're usually the same thing. That's why it's a common event. Yeah, I avoided the Big Daddy there. I think I already have him on film anyway, so I just said, fuck you, I'm going. And if I'm not mistaken... Now, don't quote me on this, but I'm sure some people are going to. Hear me out. I think that if you film any of the Big Daddies, I think it counts toward the Big Daddy grade regardless. I think if you film Rosies or Bouncers, it doesn't matter. I think it counts toward Big Daddies. Because as far as I've noticed, whenever I started videotaping Big Daddies, like now I just videotaped like what, 3 of them I think, two or three of them, got them on tape, and we barely even got through most of them. I think I'm gonna get like the Big Daddy upgrade at least. Maybe I didn't get early on. I might have got it near the end. I don't know. I'd have to do some research on that one actually, because I'm not too sure about that. Again, the camera thing makes no sense to me. There's no way you can tell what your progress is, and I fucking hate that. Okay, you can, but I can't figure it out for myself. Because I'm a dumbass. Alright? I'm just stupid as hell. So yeah, typically if you walk far enough away, the camera will stop on its own. And typically, the camera will stop regardless on its own because of time reasons. It'll just eventually just stop, so... You could just keep going on for fucking ever. Again, I don't like the camera, and same thing with Bioshock 1. it's nice to have it, but I feel like it's a fucking chore. And it keeps me from wanting to fucking play them all the time. And to me, I see what they were trying to do with this game. They were trying to up the camera from like just simple taking pictures to making it to where it's like a full motion thing to when you can actually play the game while you actually, you know, capture footage. That's cool. It's just, to me, it's still a fucking blatant chore. It's still a fucking chore. I still gotta click on it. I still gotta whip it out and use it. And I don't like that. So come back here. You can grab some more fuel if you need it. I typically like to use the drill dash for extra speed. I run back looking for something. I don't remember what it was, but I guess I go back to grab something. I think I'm going back to a gatherer's garden. Either that or I'm trying to go get some vending machine shit. Trying to go get some items and stuff. And along the way, I found a brute, so hey, free brute to go ahead and, you know, film. There you go, guys. There's an extra one for you. So grab him when you get the chance. Just come back, grab him, and then start heading back. And then that's when... Personally, I think that's when this part of the map sucks ass. Is going through that hotel thing or whatever I think it is that we go through. Because, again, it's a fucking maze to me. It just is. And it's just one little tiny section that's the biggest bitch of the mazes. And that's when you have to fight another brute splicer too at. And like he jumps in the water first thing. So it's an easy shock. But still, I have no fucking clue where I've been or what I did. Even though it's small, I still have no idea. Damn, dude. Okay, so I was completely and totally inevitably wrong about the whole camera situation. So, I get the fucking Thuggish Splicer done in the first map I had this. That's ridiculous, dude. That's retarded how crazy that is that you can do that. So, there you go. You can literally get all the thugs done in one. So, you can get most research done pretty quickly. I bought what looks like Hypnotized Big Daddy. I bought the Cyclone Trap, and I bought the Decoy along with Winter Blast. Winter Blast is kind of cool, and I totally told my brother wrong on this one. In the original game, if you froze an enemy, regardless of how you did it, typically Winter Blast was the only way of doing this. I don't think it didn't have cargo shit. But if you froze an enemy, then you break the enemy with any weapon or just however you do it. You break them down, like while they're frozen, you lose out on loot. In this game, they drop loot boxes. They drop lock boxes, as they call them. This isn't fucking EA in here. This isn't fucking Blizzard. This is fucking goddamn Rational Games and EA or 2K. I can't speak. So yeah, I think they drop boxes, unless that might be like an upgraded version of it, or maybe a tonic that does that. But I've noticed that sometimes when I actually do kill them, they drop lock boxes. And I think for at least level 1 Winter Blast, maybe they don't. But I don't think I ever actually upgraded it though, so maybe it just might have been just random coincidence I got it. So then again, I could be wrong about that too. I could be steering you totally wrong. But just keep caution when you're actually using Winter Blast that you might not get drops. And I'm starting to think that you probably don't get drops. I could be wrong. I'm sure someone's going to write me about it, but hey, I'm trying my best, alright? I'm sorry. I'm just fucking showing you guys where to go and what I did, and that's it. I'm horrible at explaining things or figuring things out. That's just me for you. I come over here to check pretty much the entire area. I'm trying to look for just anything and everything, practically. Just exploring the fuck out of this place as best I can, because I know, God forbid, it's going to get worse later. And, yeah, it's going to. So here we got the bathroom, so it's a dead end. Thank fuck for that. Yeah, okay. Out of all things, Bioshock 2 is like the only one I can't wait for a dead end to happen. I'm like, yes, finally a dead end. Like, Jesus Christ, I've been waiting all fucking day for this. I mean, okay, I need to put this to rest. I like Bioshock 2. I think it's a good game. Do I see it as a sequel to Bioshock? Yes. Yes, I fucking do. The fucking company doesn't see it. I fucking do. This, to me, is a sequel to Bioshock. What about Infinite? Yes. That's a sequel to Bioshock 2. In non-sequitur kind of way, but it's a fucking sequel to me. That's a fucking Bioshock game to me. You could fucking take a dump and write fucking Bioshock on it, and I'm sure I'm gonna buy it, regardless. The only reason I think I got super pissed off at... No, this is... Okay. This is the only reason I got pissed off at Infinite. And I know I bring it up every fucking time in Bioshock videos, but I just need to make sure that I'm telling you people what happened. Gotta make sure people understand, because the same thing happened with Last of Us. Although, when I bought Last of Us, I fucking loved it. Infinite got hyped. For me, the fucking trailer looked great. Bought the game, was disappointed with what they changed. I should have known that going in. The same thing happened with Second Son. I didn't really watch the trailer. I just was disappointed. I didn't hate the game, just was a little disappointed. And that's because my expectations were just so fucking high. And that's the problem with me. It's like I have these high expectations for games, and when they finally come out, I'm just disappointed. But I don't want to look at Bioshock in the light, or Infamous, or anything for that matter, in the light of, like, lower my expectations, because I want to be, you know, thoroughly surprised, which is great already. Fuck, I can't scoot. Hang on. Which is something that'd be great anyway, but I can't help it. These games are already good enough to where they should warrant me to have high expectations, because they've guarded that respect from me. Same thing with Bioshock 2. Although Bioshock 2 was the first disappointment I really had, when I was kind of disappointed that it was not as good as Bioshock 1. Like, it was more, open-ended. Way too explorative. I mean, that's great being explorative and all, but this is just fucking hectic. Wait till we get to Siren Alley, guys. You think I'm fucking around with you? Wait till we get to Siren Alley, and then you're gonna see what the fuck I'm talking about when I say this game has way too much shit to look at. And that is a premier place to fucking look at. Great level. It's a good level. But goddamn, there's so much stuff to look for. Alright, so we come in here, Power the People Station. There you go. That's where that one's located at. I'm getting every single one, so don't fear. I'm going to get every one of them. I get the fire upgrade for it, so it's the tertiary upgrade, the last one. For the rivet gun, I recommend getting the rivet gun fully upgraded. That's my personal favorite of the upgrades. The rivet gun's fucking badass. I mean, you can't steal it. I mean, granted, you know, there was the revolver from Bioshock, which was decent, but the wrench is like your go-to weapon. I would say the fucking drill in this game, but no. It's the fucking rivet for sure. An actual gun for once in Bioshock that's actually really fucking great. Yeah, and wait till Bioshock Infinite when the melee weapons are just basically shit. Not shit, but they're just not as powerful as they used to be. The hookshot doesn't do much for damage. In the beginning, yeah, but after a while, not really. Alright, so anyway, back to explaining Bioshock Infinite. So basically, everyone started talking about Infinite this, Infinite that, even people that don't naturally play video games, because it was just so fucking popular, and people were enjoying the story to it, and I played it myself, finally got tired of their shit. I said, fuck them, I'm going to do it anyway, I'm going to buy the game, I need to, it's Bioshock, let's see, you know, what I'm going to think about it. I didn't care for the story too much, I thought Elizabeth was kind of annoying, I liked Booker, I didn't like the twins, yeah, I know, I said it. I know they're not. Fuck off, guys. And, I liked the gameplay, and I liked the difficulty modes that they had. I thought the game was great in terms of playability. It was pretty fun to play through. It was. There was just a lot of things I didn't like about it, and that's it. And Bioshock 2, like I already explained all my problems with it, but, yeah, it's still a decent game. I mean, just fucking... Stop bitching about Bioshock 2, guys. Like, you all just fucking, like, jumped on the train for, like, Infinite, saying, you know, it's the fucking best thing ever created. You know, it's like the fucking... it's so annoying when people bring up Bioshock in conversations, because they never talk about the original in the way that it was. They always just typically talk about, like, how it compares to Infinite, and it's so fucking irritating. Or just... I don't know. Okay, I get... It's a pet peeve of mine, and it's a really bad one, too. And I admit that I'm fucking stupid for it. By the way, this is the maze area I was talking about earlier. This place is fucking garbage. So, it might be easy to find a way around. I'm just stupid. I don't know. It looks easy now, just watching myself play through it, but I get lost sometimes. Whenever people bring up Bioshock in a conversation, just out of random, they could just randomly fucking be talking about Bioshock, For some strange and odd reason, and I think this is garnered to Infinite, I get a little, how do we put it, offended, I guess? And I don't want to say it like that, because nowadays in society, offended is just basically you're a fucking dick. You're an asshole, you're a pussy. But for some reason, whenever people bring up Bioshock, my brain tells me like, oh, they better fucking not say it, you know? That's what my brain does. I fucking love Bioshock 1, and I want people to know that. And that's another problem with mine, too, is I have these fucking voices in my head that tell me these stupid things. By voices, I mean my own. They tell me this dumb shit. I always tell myself in my head this dumb shit. And I believe it, too, of course, because that's me. I can't help it. My brain works that way. My brain says, watch out, this guy's talking about Bioshock. God forbid the fucking, you know, if it's actually a popular thing, or if people start talking about it, you know, everyone else is going to jump the boat and say Infinite was great, man. Do you ever play Infinite yet? Like, fuck off. Fuck the hell off. Just fuck off. Same thing happened with Last of Us. Last of Us was coming out. I was hyped up for it. Looked fucking great. Was not disappointed. Was not disappointed. Oh, it was awesome, dude. But everybody kept talking about it. And I was like, okay, fucking stop. But that's the thing with the internet nowadays. Everybody fucking talks about it. Everybody always talks about it. Everyone knows everything. There's no way a game can almost become under the radar. There is. But it's almost highly impossible for a game to become under the radar anymore. And that's, okay, that's good and bad at the same time, because I like games that are less well known, because I can enjoy them the way I want to enjoy them without having to hear other people enjoying them too, which I think this garners back. I said that word 5 fucking times this entire playthrough. I think that goes back to like me being a kid and always having like grown up with siblings and shit. They would always try to copy what I did, and I didn't like that. And same thing with my cousin. He fucking would copy stuff I did and always try to be better than me. And for some reason that put in my mindset that if I'm not the biggest Bioshock fan out there, then I hate that person. And I get jealous when people get shit that I don't have that's Bioshock related. They talk about Bioshock in that light of where, you know, I've done this with it. Like, oh, fuck you then. You know, like for some reason my brain just automatically gets offended at it. I get jealous for some reason. And I need to basically flaunt my masculinity when it comes to Bioshock. I don't know. I do not know. I'm not fucking masculine, by the way, guys. I just said that as a way of putting it. So don't worry. I'm not a man. I'm a fucking pussy. I'm a little boy. I know what I am. You guys can probably break me in half. No, you can. You guys can totally break me like a fucking twig. I'm a fat ass. So don't worry. I'm not a man at all. And I'm totally fine with that. I'm just Alex, and that's it. So I went on a whole fucking tangent. I'm so sorry. I know these are guide videos, and I'm over here just fucking blabbing away. But that's what I like about these videos. It's like I like having that feeling of being able to talk to you guys instead of just guiding you through every fucking little simple-ass thing that you can do by yourselves. Most of this game you can. Like, when we fight big daddies and big sisters, I'm going to try to tell you what I did to take them out, because those are the biggest threats in the game. If there's a big threat in the game that can stop your progress, I'm going to let you know about it. I'm going to let you know about how to deal with little sister areas and shit, you know? Like, you guys can basically see for yourself what happens. So, the screen went black because I had to resync the video. The video desynced again. I had to resync that. So, that was when I was editing the video. So, it's all good now, I think. Now, I look Grace in the eye. I'm like, you lucky bitch. You a lucky hoe. The only reason I kept her alive is because she's black. Because I don't want to be racist about it. That's it. Well, okay. Again, she gives you security bots, and she gives you, like, some phosphorus for your buckshot when you get to Siren Alley, which I think might be the next level or so. Not sure on that one. We'll find out. So, I think if... Is that Sparing Grace trophy? Maybe not? I don't know. That might be something else. Yeah, I kept the trophies up there just because I wanted to show them off. Show you guys that I'm actually making progress this. And at the same time, I didn't actually finish... I didn't platinum the game until recently because I just been fucking lazy. Didn't feel like it. And... you know, this is the PS4 version. I already had, you know, 1, 2, and Infinite both platinumed on my PS3. And I still have Infinite left to platinum, and that's it. I still haven't fucking platinumed the Uncharted remasters yet. So, you know, give me a little break, guys. I'm working as hard as I can. Maybe after this I should go play fucking Heavenly Sword or something. Because I bought that recently. I haven't put it in yet because I'm a dumbass. I just recently beat Fractured But Whole. And I want to tell you guys right now, this is not 100% certain. My plan is, what I'm going to do next is Bayonetta on hard. Probably the Wii U version, if anything. I'm afraid to do it, but at the same time I want to do it. I'll explain why I'm afraid to do it probably in like a later video, I'm sure. After that, Infinite, 1999 mode. That should happen, I hope. And then after that, I want to do South Park on the hardest difficulty with nobody left behind. Achievement along with it. Not a hard achievement. Basically, just don't let your buddies die when a battle finishes. They have to not be dead when the battle finishes. That's it. They can die in battle, but they cannot be dead when the battle finishes. And there you go. So, right there, I hacked, or... the fuck did I do? I think I destroyed the turret. Yeah, something like that. The best part is, again, if you save Grace, she automatically gives you 2, like, I think, elite hack bots. And then all out of nowhere, just for some reason, there's a rocket turret in here, so take him down. The good thing is, all security counts towards each other. I'm certain of that one. I am certain of that one, because I think that's the same way it was in the... no, security cameras were different. Yeah, they were all different. So in this game, they're all the same. So then again, maybe Big Daddies are all the same regardless. I'm hoping. If that's the case, then why did it take me so fucking long to get them all done? I don't know. So this right here, I think is what, our 4th brute right there? Oh, also, I think when it comes to the present thing, whenever you hit that certain amount of points, I think that's when they award you the new gift, the new level. So you could easily just start shooting a guy down. I know you get points by shooting and shit and by doing things. I've seen that. They go up by that way. I know that for sure. I think once you hit a certain level of points when you're videotaping somebody, you get the next level. That's how I think it works. That's what it looks like it works as. Again, not 100% completely certain. But that's with anything with me. I'm never exactly truly sure about things. But I try my best to provide the best guide ship I can. Even though Bioshock doesn't really require too much of a guide, more of just like, hey guys, I'm here to talk to you, show you a few things that you can do and that I did, so that's it. Just trying to be the good guy here, that's all. Anyway, folks, without further ado, we're nearing the end of Bioshock 2, and I will see you all next time when we get on to... fuck, where is it? I don't know, the next level? Alright, anyway, take care, everybody.